Hi, welcome back. It's Kaylied Gamer. Going to be streaming some PC Engine this evening. This is genuine PC Engine. For a change, no emulation again. Had a genuine PC Engine for a change. Yeah, we're actually running this through HDMI upscaler. So it's RGB to HDMI. It's a Hyperkin one that was actually made for a Genesis or a Mega Drive 2. We're going to have a go playing a bit of PC Engine. So it does give a slightly blurry aspect to the picture, but at least it's genuine hardware. I can actually emulate PC Engine quite well, but it's just nice to play with the original hardware and the original controller. So I've actually got an assortment of PC Engine controllers, which obviously helps because they're quite expensive to pick up now as well, PC Engine pads, and especially the arcade sticks. It's quite a collectible little system, the PC Engine. I do like the PC Engine. This is actually also running a turbo overdrive this evening, rather than switching out the cards, or cards I should say. Which you'll see. I'll reset that. Go into the turbo overdrive screen. And you can choose the different games from there, from the menu. Obviously, you've got a choice in alphabetical, or you've got all the different individual files on there as well. Bit of a godsend, really. The EverDrive. Well, this is also, it stores them in ARMDEF. ARMDEF it. ARMDEF. Could ARMDEF actually. All right, Tuna. All right, Bill. ARMDEF it. Formation ARMDEF. Go on then. So it's version 1. Formation. Is it Formation ARMDEF, or is it just called ARMDEF on here? Armed Formation F. Oh, that's the one. So yeah, Armed Formation F. This game's quite tough, innit? Cheers for the choice of Armed F. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well this evening. All survived Halloween. It'd be nice to put a bit of rapid fire on, a bit of auto fire on the pad as well. I'm actually using a Avenue, I think it's called the Avenue 3 pad. It's one where you can alternate the third button between the... I went to the reset. We're going to start and select that again. It's one of these Avenue 3 button pads. It's really nice actually, the Avenue 3 pad, because you can alternate between the select and the run. I do believe it was designed for the Forgotten Worlds port, so it made it easier to rotate your satellites. But at the time I didn't have this Avenue 3 pad. I had a 6 button pad back in the day, but I didn't have an Avenue 3 pad when I had the Duo and Forgotten Worlds on it. So it would have been really nice to have had this pad, wouldn't it? Back then, but it was to be, was it? What to be. I was quite happy to just have the 6 button pad actually to play Street Fighter. Still got the same 6 button pad. I never sold it. I kept hold of it even after I got rid of my PC Engine. I kept hold of the PAL box that went on the back of the original engine that I bought way back. And also I kept hold of the 6-button controller as well, weirdly. Quite why I kept hold of the 6-button controller and no console. It's a bit snipey in this game. Mr. John Zini, how are you? Gets quite difficult as well. This he seems to like, I don't know, it just gets really difficult. He ramps the difficulty up, doesn't he? I see it looks something like the second or third mission. No, it's tough. This is another really cheap game. When I picked this one up, I think I only paid about 15 quid for it. Probably that much more expensive now, to be honest. It ain't like a top tier game, is it, for a lot of people? It's sort of like a, you know, I wouldn't class it as an hidden gem. Would you class it as an hidden gem? Hidden gem? I don't know if I'd class it as an hidden gem. I suppose it is in a way, if you've never seen it. I remember seeing this years ago. I can't remember if I ever owned it card only back in the day. I might have. I don't really think I give it much time a day back in the day. I think I might have picked this up as a loose card. Or seriously, a loose card. I know I remember picking up Violent Soldier as a loose card way back. Way back. Yeah, this Avenue 3-button pad's quite nice. I do like it. Right, yeah, that comes up on the bottom of the screen there. Played this a few times over the years. I do like the PC Engine, like you say, like you've said, Di. PC Engine's great. I love the PC Engine, really. A big regret, really, selling the PC Engine collection way back. Especially like my favourite games, because I did have a lot of games that, you know, I just picked up because they were cheap back then. But I should have kept hold of some of my favourites, I think. You know, stuff like Ninja Spirit and stuff. Yeah, it ain't the easiest game to play, sit and stream. Cheers, Bill. Thanks for choosing Violent Soldier. No, it's alright, actually. You can call out any U cards. I'm only playing U cards, obviously, because I've only got a turbo drive, and I ain't got a CD PC Engine anymore. So call out any U cards that you want me to play. You know, as long as it ain't Super Graphics, because I got Super Graphics connected up. I've only got the white engine. Got the old little white engine connected up this evening. The Super Graphics is on standby. I might use that another time. It's another one of them consoles that you know I do like, but you don't get a lot of use. And it's a bit like the Neo Geo. When you come to pair it on, you think, oh, I hope it's going to work. Especially the cost of it. Galloway Gaming, alright Glenn. Alright mate, how are you? Yeah, PC Engine collection, you've got to keep, ain't you, really? We'll have another go at this, actually. So I do like about PC Engine games. Generally, they pick up and play easy, ain't they? You know, you don't get too much involvement with them, do you? Very arcade-esque, especially shooters. And they're, like, you know, even though they're tricky, they're addictive. I think that's the old shooter thing, though, isn't it? A lot of them, they're tricky, but they're still addictive. They get the old one more go. You feel like you've done yourself a disjustice when you played a shooter more badly, and you think, oh, well, I'm gonna beat it. One more try. Try again. Yeah, exactly. Oh. No, more so than beat 'em ups, I think. Shoot 'em ups. They're really, yeah, can be really addictive, can't they? You don't like to think that they've, you know, they've got the better of you. But yeah, it's a strange mechanic in it with the drones on this. Like when you move them around backwards and forwards. It's you know, they've got decent power ups as well. I think they're quite powerful. It's the dodging that's tricky, I think, on the next stage. I think it's the next stage, in stage 2. Oh, it gets really tricky. And you've got like dodging between the scenery and stuff. It don't give you a lot of room, does it? And there's like volcanoes or something on there. Or some steam or something popping out from somewhere. I think it's the next level. It gets tough anyway. Played the coin up for this on emulation as well, so I've never seen it out in the wild. I've never seen this out in the wild. They're quite popular, are they? Nichibitsu coin-ops. Back then, you remember seeing, like, was it Terra Cresta, Moon Cresta? They were Nichibitsu, weren't they? I'm sure they were Nichibitsu, weren't they? Was it Terra Cresta? Fair, the other power-up's probably better on this stage. This power-up's alright for the bosses, but the other one's better because you can sort of spread your shot about Kaya and you can sort of go through the scenery and it sort of helps out. The laser shot's like, it's better on bosses, isn't it? But throughout the stage, I think, you know, the other shot, the formation shot's better, isn't it? The arcade version is also in. Alright, roller core. Alright, Eddie. How are you, mate? Just looking at the chat. It's alright, I'm doing crap anyway. And so they have like bullet sponges, in there, the drones. You can use them as like a shield for shots. So, like a bullet sponge when I come to play shoot 'em ups as well. need bullet sponges. I need to get that F power up. Screwed it up. Loaded with a cold and feel like shit. Yeah, well, is it a cold or is it the CVID? The CVID? Probably the CVID. A lot of it are bad again. It's just like, you know, if you get it, you get it. So it can be like a bad fluke, or its sister had it the other month. Do we carry on? Do we have another go? Go on, we'll have another go. Spread the pods out. Yeah, I know that's the thing with the laser, you can't, can you? You need the F. Start again. Oh, I'm looking at the subliminal. Alright, mate. How you doing? Yeah, if you spread the shots out, you need the formation, though. The laser ain't the ideal power up on this level, is it? It's better on the second level, maybe. Speed's alright, I think you only need one speed up, don't you? Let's see, you need this one. Whichever these are. I just need another power up on this one. Oh, fuck's sake. Start again. It's rushing through it. So I do like about a PC Engine, when you got to press start run, you got reset, ain't you? Start again. And play it again. Play it again. Let's get destroyed again. Yeah, I think this is the power up for this level, really, isn't it? This one. It's sort of like the B shot, whatever that is. Whatever that is. Really ought to look in the manual. Oh, fuck's sake! They snipe you, don't they? Start again. Yeah, exactly. They do. They draw you in, don't they? They suck you in, so that you go diving for a power up, and then. Well, this is a really good game with the PC Engine, but you've got to sort of get into a rhythm of playing it. But to be fair, that's like a lot of shooters in it. You've got to get into the rhythm of the game itself. Otherwise, if you miss any of them enemies, they snipe you, don't they? You need to like wipe them out early on, and then they snipe you later on if you're careful. They snipe you, don't they? But the coin up of this is nice as well. And it's got some nice parallax, sort of like layered scrolling and stuff. There's slightly better effects. Similar music, I think, though. So we need that other B shot, don't we? We improve this. This is it. You need to avoid the lasers, really, until you get like near the boss or whatever. Or probably not bother with them at all on this stage. See there, it's gone there. They want you to dive on there. Look, they want you to dive on there. Let's see, powered up now. I think the F's your forward-facing shot, innit? We just take all the hard work out of them, don't it? They're like shoot 'em ups. If you've got the auto fire, I really miss the auto fire on the arcade stick that I've got. Obviously, especially if you're playing like emulation, you've got to go into the settings and activate the auto fire, haven't you? Otherwise, it's such a chore, innit? You know, button bashing. Fucking, I flew into that then. Bullet sponge. Yeah. It takes, you know, when you start playing shooters, I think you need about at least 3 or 4 goes on a shooter to sort of get into the feel of the game, don't you, before you actually seem to progress with it, because like I say, a lot of people probably just think most shoot 'em up games are, you know, they're all the same, but they do play quite differently, don't they, a lot of them. It's like that, the shots will come out of the enemy just as you destroy them, as have you noticed? It can actually be like a bloody explosion, and the shot will still come out of it, which is it's a bit cheap, innit? It's a bit cheap. It's like a suicide bullet, eh? I don't even know what killed me then. I don't even look. He's gonna stay on for long, is he? Yeah. What's that one? Tales of the Monster Path. Tales of the Monster Path's alright. It's a bit. You know what to do. Use your Google Lens on your phone if you want to translate it. It's quite simple, and the graphics ain't great on it, but it's alright. It ain't a brilliant game. It's Tales of the Monster Path. What's it called? Shadow. Is it Shadow World or something? Yoki Dochi, Shadow World as well or something. Was it called Shadow World or something? I think it might have been called Shadow World in America. Yeah, yeah. I think I had that Shinobi and was it Ultimate Tiger or Twin Tiger Ellie or Twin Ellie, whatever you want to call it, Kyoku Tiger. Pretty sure I had them 3 games. It's the first 3 games I had. Oh, no, I had Power Drift as well. I think there might have been 3 or 4 games in that first PC Engine that I bought. It's a second-hand one. It got like a PAL 60 box on the back of it as well. Well, not converted for me Super Graphics. Yoki Dochi. Tale of the Monster Path. It's on here, innit? I'm going to play. We'll put something else on. We'll go through the A's and G's, shall we? Pressing the wrong button here. It's playing Afterburner too. That's a good conversion on here, innit? Alien Crush. Alien Crush is good as well. Atomic Robot Kid. It's decent, innit? Shooter again. Bikuruman World, which is like a Wonder Boy, innit? Go on, I'll put that one on. Play a bit of hassle free. Yeah, it's a massive hitbox on Robo Kid, innit? The Shinobi's good as well. PC Engine Golden Axe is turd, innit? It's a turd. It's the biggest turd ever. It's the only CD game that I've ever bought for any system that I binned. It was terrible. I binned it literally. But I only paid $7.99 for it mail order. I think it was used $7.99. I thought, oh, that's cheap. Never knew why it was only $7.99. What a pile of crap that was. I thought you got Ninja Spirit. I thought you got. I've got the original Ninja Spirit still. Like I say, I ain't planning on getting rid of the PC Engine games at all. Like, I plan on getting rid of the Japanese games. It's just the PAL stuff I'm trying to get shut off. Mainly the PlayStation 2 stuff. Some stuff that's like runs at 60 Hz don't bother me, but it's mainly the 50 Hz crap I'll be having that. To be fair, I ain't sure how long I'm going to keep my Mass System stuff either. It don't really get played, does it? You can play to emulation. I've got a bit of a soft spot for the Mass System now, so I don't know. I keep looking at it thinking, do I really need it? But I do like the Master System. Again, I played Ghost House this week on the challenge. There's loads of secrets on this game. You think I can remember them all now? Nah, no way. Not a chance. Master System version of this one's really good as well, isn't it? I mean, it's hardly like pushing the PC Engine, is it, hardware-wise, this? I was thinking about it. I might record it tomorrow. I might have a go tomorrow and record it tomorrow afternoon or something. Nice timing there, eh? That was great timing, that was. No, I don't know, I just fancy playing with PC Engine. I was like, I didn't play it much. The white in ages. I do like the PC Engine as well. Ah, too slow. Jumped over the old key. Again, no real serious gameplays on here. Ghost House is rocking it. I always like the look of Ghost House. I can't remember if my mate had it years ago. I think I borrowed it off him. I don't get very far. I think he got the card version. And I saw it on cartridge, because obviously them cheaper on cartridge, ain't they, the card games. And I thought I'd pick that up. And it's tough, innit? It's quite tough. It's tougher than I remember it. Yeah, I liked it. I do like the Wonder Boy Monster Land. I used to own this on Master System as well. Not so long back I picked it up. It was a really tatty copy, and they ended up selling it. I've got the original Wonder Boy though. Oh, that's a bit sneaky, alright. Come in. Some gold in one of these somewhere now. Where is he? I'm going down to time. Looking at the timer and not looking at the character. Better get some energy. Cocktail time. Get another half one as well, why not? Only got 5 gold anyway, every cent. Should have got the shield really. There's some gold up here, ain't there? It's up here somewhere, some gold on one of these somewhere. Oh, it's quite simplistic though, isn't it, this game? It does look simplistic. Yeah, it's really simple, isn't it? You need the bombs really, don't you? You need the bombs here. Where is that? There's a sack of cash around here somewhere, ain't there? I'm sure there is. You jump off one of these platforms. I don't know where it is. Been a long time since I played this one. I remember going around with my mate years ago and he was playing this on the Master System. So I never owned it back in the day, he owned it, I bought it off him. And I was sitting there for hours, well, seemed like hours watching him finish the game. Yeah. Shit out, you need the shield to get past him, don't you? She's gonna slaughter me now. She's gonna slaughter me. Oh well. Made hard work of that. Put the auto fire stabby on, you know, the auto fire. Make it a bit easier. But does he make it any easier? I don't know. See, it's a slide about, doesn't he? Oh, Wonder Boy. Slides about, doesn't he? Come on. Give us a break. Well done. He's got like a slidey mechanic, ain't he? Slides about. Hey, you shitter. The trouble is, you get knocked back, and then they reappear half the time, don't they? Hidden thing up here somewhere. I Bitanetsu no Ken Hatsune Miku-san. Why has your character got a day-glow thong on his head? Don't know. He's changed, hasn't he? He's a yeah, Wonder Boy, is he? Yeah, he's doing his Borat impression. Doing his anti-Borat impression. But yeah, this is a cool game. I do like this. No! Oh dear. Yeah, it is a pretty cool game this. I do like this. I do like PC Engine. It's something about PC Engine, isn't it? I don't know. It's just something I've always liked PC Engine, in all fairness. PC Engine hates me, look. he's losing life. Love PC Engine. Yeah, bastard. Anyway, we're going to reset that. Right, let's put somewhere else on. Let's have a look. See, there's loads of different stuff on here. So they've got like demos and things on here. Obviously, where they've put stuff on the card. Alien Crush, I like Alien Crush. Bit of Alien Crush. Ah, it sounds like some weird fucking space drink, doesn't it? I have 2 glasses of Alien Crush, please. Barumba. Barry Donetto, that's a racing game, innit? Sonic Robo, kids are right, innit? Shooty though, innit? Shooty. Got bloody, it's so good, is he? Blazing lasers. See, this is got like you can play it on a Turbo Graphics or you can play it on a PC Engine. This EverDrive, it's got the switch on it, and there's a changeover switch, and the memory card's obviously got the Japanese and the American versions. So, you know, it's a shame that they haven't had the American version of this. Sorry, of R-Type on this. I played Bomberman, but it's a bit slow going in it. Bravo, man. I think that actually plays, the American version actually works. It's like Kadash as well. Actually, if Kadash, the American one will work. But that's pretty good as well, and Kadash is good. China Warrior, it's a classic, innit? China Warrior is a classic. No, we ain't playing China Warrior. No, Darius Plus, we're going to play a bit of Darius. No Clax. Clax is banned. Clax is bored. I think we need a drink. You already mentioned Clax of it, the drink. Actually, I probably could. I would play Clax anyway. Clax ain't too bad actually. It's a terrible game. It's just it's a strange game, innit? It don't feel like an arcade game, does it? It's such a weird, choice of design, I suppose. I don't know. It just feels weird. It's a weird design. It's nice to play this with a decent Auto 5 pad though. It's really nice, this Avenue 3 button pad is. They're quite expensive now though, if you want to pick these up. I'm glad I picked it up. I think it's only about 30 quid I'll pay for it. Same with the 6 button. When I picked the 6 button up, because I got 2 6 button pads now, and the 6 button I picked up probably about 10 years ago, 20 or 12 years ago, whenever. That was only about 30 quid as well. I think they're expensive now. Then they're about 60 or 70 quid. I would have thought. It just seems like PC Engine stuff and the Mega Drive stuff's like really shot up in price, and more so than Super Famicom stuff. It's sort of like it's getting that expensive and it's getting silly, innit? It's getting silly for like collecting stuff, silly prices. Let's pause that. Did the same with Thunderblade. You play crap games if you can't sleep. It got you sleeping. China Warrior ain't that bad, is it? Anyway, I don't call it China Warrior, I call it the Kung Fu. China Warrior's enough name in it, China Warrior. It's the Kung Fu, innit? It's the Kung Fu. Don't call it China Warrior. Oh, lost my shield. You mentioned China Warrior, lost my shield. It's got some nice big sprites in here, hasn't it? It's about all that's going for it though, innit? Oh, fuck's sake. Game makes me swear. I'm gonna have to restart that again. I can't be having that. The restart stream. The PC Engine restart and play again stream this is. So I always thought the ship animated better on this, on the arcade, but it don't, does it? Oh, bollocks, start again. Does he don't animate any better? You know, like when you move up and down, like, oh, crap off, bloody thing. Yeah, mind-blowing graphics. It is pretty good graphics in it on the Kung Fu. You know, for the size of the sprites, the animation ain't too hot, is it? And they're a bit. It is very much just like bloody Kung Fu Master, isn't it? Fuck's sake, I'm doing absolute shite on this. Switch to a part 4 play shooting up games. It just brings out the expletives. What it is as well, like, you tend to try to shoot everything, don't you? You know, you obviously you need to dodge some stuff if you ain't got enough, you know, shoot them up power if your power ups are too long. But you know, if you're like me, you obsessively try to shoot everything you see on the screen. Your tail is the wisest thing, isn't it? Some stuff's best to avoid on the screen, innit? I should have picked that power up then. Say again to play when you've had a drink, is it really? I'm gonna have to restart that. It was a really shit effort. Don't know how to put this on. I do like this game, but you've got to be on your you know, on your toes to play this. It's an easy game, is it? Yeah, you can't get stressed by it. You start getting stressed by it. It's all over, isn't it? I think there is an easy mode on this as well, isn't there? I think there is an easy mode you can select. So if you actually hear the music on this, say that loud, isn't it? Say that loud in the game anyway. It's just the way it's programmed, it's quite quiet. It's quite twee, the music in this game, isn't it? We're gonna do well when we get to the boss, ain't we? If you can't get to the boss, you know what you're gonna be like when you get to the boss? It's not gonna be very good, is it? It's gonna be all over. Need a shield, though. We need the shield. Too many shots about it. Not too many shots on the screen. Too many bullets. Too many bullets. Dodge a bullet. Oh, you fucker, you! Is a Mega Drive version as difficult as this? Have a good Tatsuji, that's easy. Yeah, Tatsuji's a piece of piss, isn't he? Easiest game on the system, Tatsuji. Oh, now let's have another go. Let's have another go. How can they beat me? You need to get powered up, don't you? See, if you start off badly with this, you're screwed. You've got to get all the power ups, haven't you? If you start missing the power ups, you're screwed. See that one? I should have got that one, shouldn't I? Yeah, start missing the power ups, it's just a game over, isn't it? So now you got the shield, you got, you know, for a bit of jammy dodging, you know, this ain't too bad. You can just get a little bit more powered up than this and you're alright, ain't you? But without a shield, without any of the other power ups, yeah, you're screwed, ain't you? But that's the thing with Darius too, it's a bit more, the power up system I think is a bit fairer, innit? This is terrible, and if you lose your power ups this game. I do like Darius 2 on the Mega Drive as well. You know, I like it on the Saturn, but I prefer it on the Mega Drive in all fairness. I think it's a better game on the Mega Drive. See, lost all the fucking weapons again. And he's screwed. He's screwed over. So apart from the bosses as well on this, that the actual graphics are really any different, aren't they, on the Super Graphics, apart from the bosses where they obviously use the extra sprite grunt or layer or whatever it is. Some trickery with the Super Graphics to get rid of the glitching, but apart from that, it's pretty much identical, isn't it, this to the when you run it on the Super Graphics. But it's good that it's sort of like enhanced by Super Graphics. It does make a difference. It does make a difference with the graphics. It just stops some of the glitching on the bosses, if not all of it. At least you got to a boss finally. Kajiki. No, PC Engine ain't got Kajiki. Oh, Kajiki. Oh, that's a god awful bloody Mega Drive conversion that is in a quad of in the corner. That's great. So you see you got that glitch in there. Super Graphics, you're getting on that, do you? Scheiße. Oh, at least you got past the boss somehow, just about. So you're doing all that glitching on Super Graphics. Yeah. It's a joke about the old Kajiki. Yeah. The joke's on whoever buys it. Oh man, that game's a turd. Kajiki on the Mega Drive, what a turd. I actually felt guilty when I sold that game to someone. was like, oh, I felt like saying, mate, you really don't want to buy, but I was thinking, look, you idiot, Sally. You've been offered 30 quid for it, Sally. Oh, here we go, look. First, what's that? First screen on the second stage. Game over. Did you get a sound test on this CTT? Zah. I used to think it was a fun game back in the day, but Kajiki's age said, but Kajiki's always been an awful game in my opinion. Alright mate, some close classic Darius action. Alright Dal, alright mate. Yeah, just playing a bit of PC Engine. Well, it was some classic Darius action. I'll turn it off because it's doing me fruity and I'm going to play someone else. I'm going to reset the old Turbo Everdrive. Got the Turbo Everdrive plugged in. Or should I say it's the Turbo Everdrive clone. Courtesy of our friends over in the Chinese state. Image fight. Oh, that's a tough one, isn't it? Are there any easy games on the PC Engine? Not many. That's a game that I've never really played. That Anataka Daka, isn't it? Anataka Daka. All the Shiberman games, I really play them either. I keep meaning to play them. Kiki KK, should you play that one? Play that one. And Attack a Decker, yeah, I've seen it, but I never played it. I've seen it going, but I've never played it. P47. P47's alright, I don't mind P47. P47 ain't a bad game, to be honest. I've played worse. I've seen worse as well. I've seen many a worse game on the Atari ST. No, it's a bad game actually, P47, for what it is. I mean, it's the same as the coin-op, and the coin-op's a bit limited in it. For its time, it ain't too bad. But this is quite nice, isn't it? I don't mind this. It don't play nice though, does it? Start again. It's start reset locked. You need to disable it. Start again, come on. You've got to use the old wavy stick, haven't you? Wherever it is. You can brush him out the way with that car, yeah. Now, put the auto fire on. Like that. Like that. Do you get any points for that though? Don't you get as many points do you for the old wavy washy wavy manoeuvre? This is a strange shoot 'em up though, isn't it, this? It's got some nice graphics on the PC Engine. I do like the colours on it. They're like, it's like understated in it. The graphics are very simplistic, but they're well drawn. It's a pain, isn't it, this thing? Ah! Got caught in the head by some green thing. To be honest, the arcade don't look much different, does it? He don't much different either game, P47 or this, to be fair. Looks pretty similar, doesn't he? I thought the PC Engine handled the coin-op conversions, you know, quite well, really. A lot of them. not of, you know, when it was, you know, treated properly, like handled properly, programmed properly, whatever. Oh, you fucker, you. But it was stuff that was like badly programmed, like on anything, I suppose. You know, it's not good. You know, stuff like Golden Axe is probably the worst offender in my opinion. So that is the worst offender on the system, Golden Axe. Can you brush them away? I can't remember. Can you brush them away? Start again. Now the arcade looks very similar to this, doesn't it? Nah, I've never been a fan of Kajiki. It's awful, eh? It's an awful game. That's like the equivalent of the Golden Axe on the Mega Drive, on the PC Engine Golden Axe for the Mega Drive. Sort of badly programmed mess to make Kajiki. It's awful. But to be fair, the source material's a bit shit with Kajiki as well. I do like this pad though. This 3-button Avenue pad, the Avenue Pad 3. It's really good, especially if you want to like play games that use the select or the run as an extra button. Like I was playing Afterburner 2 with it, and yet obviously it's the run button on Afterburner 2 acts as like the throttle, doesn't it? If you've played it on PC Engine. So you like hit it to speed up and slow down or whatever, or you double tap it or hold on to it to get the turbo, like if you're Afterburners. And if you set that, it's obviously like it's similar to playing like the Mega Drive with the 3-button pad. They really should have included that, shouldn't they? To be fair, with the PC Engine as a standard 3 buttons, 2 buttons. I mean, I don't know. You could play a game with 1 button. You know, it's just beyond. You know. Oh, you fucky sod, not to play with 3. Start again. I don't know how you'd even attempt to play a game with 1 button. Don't know how you'd even play a game with 1 button. With all the like press up to this and down +5 to the, like the old home computers now. You know. Just I don't know, just so I do like the start the start run reset on the PC Engine as well. If you feel like you're doing crap, you even got to lean over. Like on the Mega Drive, you just literally start and run. I think that's a great addition to the you know, to console. That is that instant reset. And to be fair, a lot of PC Engine games I'm always hit the start run. I ain't played the modern version of this. It does look good. So I ain't so bothered about the modern remakes of old stuff. I think they could probably just, you know, it's time to move on and think of something new. But I've got to say, it does look good as a remake. It's very much like an HD version of this, isn't it? It's a bit unfair the way that, you know, the shots of the shoot at you off the screen like that. So it's another weird one, isn't it? I'm surprised this never got a Mega Drive conversion. You wouldn't have thought Taito had like an exclusivity on this with the PC Engine, would you? No way. I don't think that'd hit me. Go on, we'll get to the boss. Yeah, it was the first console to actually have an auto-fire built in, was it? Well, it's the original PC Engine pads I got them, have they? I've got an original PC Engine pad, you know, the one with the launch white. That ain't got it, has he? The second revision got the turbo fire pad, didn't it? Come on. Bruv, like the super graphics pad's very similar to the core graphics pad, innit? If you look at it, it's really similar style. With that blue, so the super graphics pad I got is still brand new. It's still got, you know, still got that plastic, you know, that plastic cellophane on it, you know, to protect the Perspex face. Still got that on it. I think whoever had that super graphics or I bought, I don't think he had a lot of use at all. Because even like the styrene and everything, the box and everything was almost like mint when I bought it. It's just like, I just think somebody probably just bought it in the sale or whatever, you know, in the Japanese equivalent to the fucking PC World Clearance or whatever. Probably, you know, it's like really minty. There's nothing, you know, no marks on it or nothing. I'm sure on the serial number of it. I don't know if it's an I number or low number. But the pad looks like. I ain't used the pad. I've used the other pads. I've kept that pad because I want to keep the pad like mint, like new. I've kept the plastic strip thing on it, the protector on it, still on it. Oh, sugar. Master Higgins designed it. What, the one they based him on? Did he really? I don't know. Yeah, because I know it was like the PC Engine's Hudson Soft design in it. It's Hudson in it. It's all Hudson, you know, back when Hudson was, you know, fairly prolific, were they, with some of the designs and stuff now. I don't realise that they was involved with the Sharp. Designing the Sharp, the 68000 as well, the chipset in that, which obviously was sort of adapted to be I think in the Capcom CPS system as well, wasn't it? It's a very similar chipset. I think they shrunk it down kind of thing, similar to what they did with the PC Engine, didn't they, for the CPS there. But obviously distilled it, didn't they? Come on. Couldn't pop its head out. No? Did I get it? I don't know if I destroyed it. And all the times I've played this game, I never ever got very far on it. Can't remember if it's the end of this stage or the third stage or whatever. But never really played it loads of times. I never really got that far on it. I do like the style of the graphics on it. Never owned it back in the day. Never owned this one back in the day. Picked it up unboxed. I had a box version as well. Yeah, I think they sort of refined it, didn't they? The Sharp, but it was like obviously like souped up a bit, where it'd be like the Chihiro, I suppose, with the Xbox in it. They're sort of, and the Naomi with the Dreamcast. They're like they boost them, don't they? So they've got better performances of going up. I would have thought. Yeah, and we'll reset that, but play someone else. Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. It's okay. It is a good game. I don't know about my game. What I do like Street Fighter 2 on this. Street Fighter 2 conversion is really good on the PC Engine. Another game that I've tried to play and I've never go anywhere on was Legendary Axe. I'll just never go anywhere on it. Never go anywhere on it every time I've tried to play. It's like Rastan Saga 2, it's a bit of a turd in it, that one. It ain't the worst, is it? But it ain't the greatest either, is it? In all fairness. Come on, we're playing Ninja Spirit. Yeah, they used the Sharp as the base, didn't they? Which like programming, you know, stuff today's done on a PC, and they used it. I think they used the Sharp as the base, didn't they, to produce the CPS stuff. I think Sega used the Sharp as well, didn't they? Some of its coin up stuff, developing it. Got the same test on this as well, hasn't he? Yeah, I do like it's like weird, isn't it? Though it's got like the same test. So other games got the same test as well, ain't they? See, other games got the same test. Iron. Legend of Hero Automna's got one like this as well. Yeah, this is like use PC shiz these days, isn't it? But like then it was like that was the equivalent of having a decent the PC then to develop on, Mari. It was a development system, Mari. The Sharp, the old Sharp. Do we auto fire or do I not auto fire? Yeah, we auto fire. I remember when I got my Turbo Express, I was playing this on the Turbo Express, and the graphics are quite small, ain't they? On the, you know, anyway, because the way they're drawn, ain't they? On the little Turbo Express screen, obviously. They look even smaller, don't they? You played some Turbo Express. It's still playable, but it looks really small on the Turbo Express. Need to turn the auto fire off for the jump, don't we? It's like PC Engine GT, and it just called it the Turbo Express, didn't they, in America? You got the bombs on this mode as well, I don't know. That was very good. Yeah, you got your bombs as well. It's like the PC Engine mode, I think this is, in it. Where you don't pick power ups, do you? get power up boost, so yeah. Can't remember if there was a weapon select in the standard mode. Yeah, this is another one that I got. It's an expensive game to buy now as well. It's always been, well, to be fair, it's always been pretty expensive, this one. I think it's always been popular, hasn't it? It's not one of them popular games, isn't it? It's got the grappling hook as well, yeah. Grappling hook. It's a power with the grappling hook. You spin it round, I remember always. Spin it round. Oh dear. See him deflect that then. Deflected that, didn't it? But yeah, I think the graphics for the time really good, weren't they, on the PC Engine? They're quite colourful, all that. I mean, they say they're colourful, is it? Obviously, I think they're using some of the colours for that, the parallax effect in there in the background. You know, so that's on some of the games when they use that effect to give it the parallax, obviously, because it's like colour cycling. The rest of the game ain't so colourful, is it? Be like the Mega Drive used to kind of cheat a bit, didn't it, with some of the palettes and things for some of the effects. If you notice that, you'll notice that on some of these games where they use like that parallax scroll. It's obviously they're colour cycling it, and they've obviously got to limit the amount of colours on screen used on other things, aren't they? I'm probably thinking too much into it. I think too much into how these games work rather than just enjoying them. But to be fair, the technology behind video games is just always fascinating me. As much as they're playing them, to be fair. So. Some serious shuriken firepower there, eh? Again, so as I know, this was a console exclusive as well, on PC Engine. Never got another console release, did he? We need to use the bombs on this guy, don't we? Jeez, a little bit of weird scrolling effect there, when he to get ready, get in position for him. Oh, I forgot about these. I was just thinking it was the big guy. Oh, you shitter! Forgot about them. I thought it was the big guy. Oh. No, we don't want to continue. We start again, we'll have another go. I thought it was the big guy. Oh man. Yeah, it's on the 8-bits in it. It's on the 8-bits and the 16-bits in it. What are we doing there? Yeah, but just not. This is the only console version as far as I know. We can after want to see Rast on the PC Engine, you'll never get that time back. Mate. Rastan 2. Yeah, it's, to be fair, it ain't awful, is he? Or is he? Is it awful? I don't know. Would you class it as awful? Spoilers we're not very good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. They'll give you the old the demo level. Spoilers. No, it's funny, isn't it? Like the coin ops, they used to like do the old rolling demos. They very rarely used to show you past, you know, past the first level. Did they? Or would it be the first level, or would it be like, you know? they probably see auto play the first level, piece of piss, and then it's like you go and play it, and it's like game whops you. To say you need to use the sword as like your shield, to be fair. It's against these the lesser minions or whatever, you know, and the shurikens and stuff. It gives you like it's like an umbrella in it against the shurikens. And that the bomb is definitely useful on the bosses. If I remember right, you can jump around with a sword like this on the first boss, if I remember right. Yeah, I remember the ARM computer versions of this. It's weird that it never got like another console version, did it? Did it ever get a port on like a collection either? I don't think it did it? I know it came out on the Virtual Console for the PC Engine on the Wii. I'm sure if I ever bought it. Oh no, I might have bought this. I might have bought it on Virtual Console. You tit. Yeah, it's terrible, is it? You think it's terrible? To be fair, it's got some nice big sprites, but the actual gameplay is pretty crap in it on Rastan 2. The Mass System version's great, isn't it, of Rastan? Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Glenn. Like I say, Tuner's a big fan of the Master System Rastan. How you die? Yeah, a big fan of Master System. I've owned Master System Rastan in the past. I think I finished it once, I don't know. I quite like the coin-op. Obviously the graphics are better on the coin-op it now. I know you prefer the gameplay on the Master System and over the coin-op. Coin-op's quite tricky, innit? It's quite tough, innit? Yeah, I suppose it's the whole thing with the coin-op, innit? A bit of a coin muncher, either. You just ride the storm with these, don't you? Like this. Just ride the storm with them. So you can go to bomb power now, car with this guy, I think. I've paused it. It's me. I thought, what have I done then? I hit the pause, I hit the run button. I meant to hit the weapon select and hit the run button. It's a loading screen, that was. It's the CD-ROM version, it was accessing the disc. Oh no. Forest level, this is another pain in it. Most of the levels you're best just using the sword, ain't you? In all fairness, because you got that, it sort of bats away the enemy shots, don't it? Best just jumping around like crazy with the sword, ain't you? Weird flying squirrel things. He's like the sloth on this one, and he's like a sloth thing in the tree. The boss on this one. It's like a weird fucking tree beast. Where the fucking a tree beast though, as I say in Japan. Hi. You seen any reviews on the Mega Drive 2 Mini? I've seen quite a few reviews on it. I think it's got quite good reviews by most folk. I think we need to get in with a bomb as well though with this guy. Comes at you, doesn't he? Comes at you. Looks jumping at you. Shitter. Yeah, fucker him. Should have got him with the bombs maybe. Tree beasts! Weird tree beasts. Or sloths or both. Fucking hell. Hey. Without no slanderous comments on the streams. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the bombs. I've got a feeling the bombs do the business with this guy, don't they? You gotta keep moving about, are you? Gotta keep moving about with this guy. Unlike that. Oh, you teat. Oh, it's got an itch. So you got no power ups now again. He's screwed. He's Scrooge McDuck. He's screwed. Oh yeah, see we got the shuriken. Is it the shurikens? I don't know if you got to use the shurikens on that guy. I think you just got to do a lot of jumping around, and it obviously helps if you got your little buddies with you, your Mia. I think it might be the sword, you know. See, we go through all the power ups and you. I think it could be the sword. Might be the bomb. Let's guess who, eh? Does he wear glasses and a hat? And sporran. And sporran too. Come on, Slothy. I think we just got to do a lot of jumping around with this guy with these, haven't we? Come on. Gotta do a lot of jumping around. Jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Yeah, see, pissed him that time. Bombs is the way. Only in video games. You see, like, they got like these zombie ones on this level, aren't they? Oh, that's a sniper, literally. It's unfair, isn't it? You give them guns that just stay on, is he? I mean, it's three of us. There's three of us with like high-powered bombs, and yet they got guns. They got bloody rifles. That's unfair, isn't it? It's a bit got a sprite glitch in there. Look, all them bombs kicking off. Off to the old PC engine. Bit of glitching now, slow down now. So I think the PC engine didn't slow down that often, did he? Yeah, if he just had the sprite glitching, didn't he? I do admire the way, you know, some of the games on the PC engine used to push it a bit, didn't they? Used to push the limits of the machine as well. Obviously they weren't bothered about a bit of sprite glitching, were they? But anyway, hold on a sec. I'm just going to take a couple of minutes break. Just going to have a toilet break and I'll take a pee actually. So. So I'll be back in a tick. Yeah, you could definitely do with the police wait screen, mate. It's the best thing on the stream. Well, mine anyway. More action on the please wait screen on more streams. At least you get to see some of the game while it's running through on auto. On the demo mode, you get to see more of the game than more gameplays anyway. I think it's a bonus for viewers. More please wait screen. Oh. Sorry about that. I caught the mic there. But yeah, this is a really good game, isn't it? But I don't think I've ever completed it. I'm pretty sure I got quite a way into it, but I've never finished it. It's the boss on this level. I think it's is it one of them big guys, or is it like the kite ninjas? Is it like a kite ninja? I can't remember. I think I've got to the kite ninja bit. And these here, isn't they? Is there a big kite ninja or something? I can't remember. I can't remember now exactly which was the boss on this level. So, well, anyway, we're going to go back to the Everdrive screen. Pick someone else to play. I don't mind the version of Outer on PC Engine. You know, it's aged well, hasn't it? Well, what should I say? It's well aged. It's well aged, I think, more than aged well. Big guy with the sword, that level, yeah. The big guy with the sword. Is the last level the one with the the kite ninja or wherever it is? I can't remember. I don't know. I keep pressing that button. I don't know why they actually put that on the button. That seems a bit strange, doesn't it? That. Chase HQ. It's alright, but it's really fast. It's really fast. It's hard to play in Chase HQ. Oh, I don't know if the American version runs on this. I know some of the American versions do run on here, but not all of them. Play the Japanese one. Level 4 is the blocks. Oh man, like I say, I can't remember the bosses on that game now. It's been absolute age since I played it. And I try not to play too many PC Engine stuff on emulation because it's like I've got the system and it's a bit like the Neo Geo. I play them on the streams now and again, but I try not to play them because I've got the system. It feels a bit like, you know, I should be playing them on the system. I don't know. But the little Android box plays PC Engine stuff lovely, you know. So really, I don't need to plug it in. I should just play them on it. But it feels like a bit of a disservice to it when I've got some of the cards on the shelf. So I bought this Turbo Overdrive mainly to play games that are just like silly expensive that I never got. Stuff like is it Koryu, that the dragon racer. Not racer, dragon shooter, sorry. Which is it's a bit like cotton, innit? It's a bit like cotton. Stuff like that, and stuff that I've got rid of. Stuff like 1941, counter-attack, whatever. It's a bit jumpy in this version. So just do a lot of bashing into stuff there, apart from the enemy car. Should have actually set the select up as a turbo as well, shouldn't I? Doing absolute shite on this. Yeah, same to you, got a mister. Yeah, start that again. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna set that up. So select. There's like the three-way button on here. You can choose which one you want the third button to be. You want it to be select, so that's in the middle. So that's a turbo now. Yeah, it does feel like you know. Why have the original hardware if you are going to get around to using it now and again? So I sort of try to play the original stuff when I streaming, and it is nice now and again to play the original stuff as on the streams. Again, the mist is like pretty much. The time is going down here. I'm chatting on. Mister's pretty much like, you know, I mean, they play like the original though. They say it's only the control that you're using in it. Start again, doing absolute crap it is. Trying to get used to this pad now. Accelerate. Got the turbo. Well, allow me to stretch my finger over to the select, you know, it's such an effort. The trouble with these racing games, you've got to press up for the high gear as well, up and down for the high and low gear. You're bashing into every car, don't know about the enemy car, the criminal car. Thinking it's every other car. The turbo again, come on. It's alright, this game's it's really fast in it. If anything, it just runs too fast, doesn't it? It actually runs too fast in my opinion. Well, it does until you get to the enemy car like this, and then it seems to slow down and play at a decent speed. Saying that, the coin up plays weird fast as well, doesn't it? Come on. I was actually playing the coin up version of this on emulation the other week. Well, I say the other week, now it's probably been about a month or so ago. Graphics are a bit meatier on that, I think now. That looks. I think Nancy's going to be very impressed at Chase HQ, is her? No. Yeah, you'd never know, would you? It's like the reason I like playing this like now is because I can use a proper PC Engine controller, even though I'm doing absolutely turd at that game, to be honest. Just like that, I got the 6-button pad if I want to play the. I'd probably be better off playing that with a 6-button pad in all fairness. There's a 3-button pad don't really seem to help me much with that. But I like the idea of playing it with the original pads now and again. It's a pity they don't make more like adapters, like the Brook adapters for the old school controllers. You know, like an adapter. I don't know if there's a PC Engine to a USB adapter Brook or whatever. You know, so you could play like. I know you can get like the retro bit ones where they got like the Repro Turbo graphics pads and stuff, but you know what I mean. It's like there's Mega Drive and Saturn ones, isn't there? And NES ones these days, and the Super Nintendo's quite popular. I like that pad. You bought a Brook adapter. Brook adapter what, for your PC Engine? Yeah, well, what, so you could play like a modern controller on your PC Engine, or so you could play PC Engine on a modern system. A snack adapter so you can use the original controls. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. I've heard a snack pack thing. You've got this, a good pause. You nearly have the set. What? You have a set of what? PC Engine controllers? Or is it the snack pack? Oh, but yo, you mean Brook controllers? You bought another Brook adapter. Sorry, I'm malking. Seen a lot of chat here. This right. You nearly have the set. What? Brook adapters. Why, how many is there? They're probably only about 30 or 40, are they? For the Xbox. Yeah. Nice, it's a good port, this is. But it seems to run really fast, doesn't it? Let's press CI on. Let's press CI on. It seems to run really quick, doesn't it, this version? Let's press CI on. I don't think that actually it's only got the Japanese release in it. SCI on this. Oh, the full set of Brook adapters. I bet that costs a bloody fortune, doesn't it? Just paddock one. Just get the old paddock. Get the old soldering iron out. Yeah. Just rip it open. Rip it out and do a paddock on it. This is a nice going up as well, isn't it? This, I don't mind this as a PC Engine conversion. I don't think it's that bad. I've played it a few times. I've got a feeling it tends to play better than the other PC Engine game, doesn't it? The other Chase HQ conversion. It's like a souped up version of the Master System port. But yeah, well, obviously it's the time that it got released, wasn't it? Obviously the Master Systems probably it's the watered down version of this port, isn't it? So it'd be interesting to know what if the Mega Drive could have pulled this off, to be honest, because there weren't many racing games on the Mega Drive, was there? There was only Outrun really, was there? And then it was like all the shoddy Western releases. You never really got many racing games, did you? Which disappointed me really, because I like racing games. One of the reasons why I bought PC Engine, because like you got the variation, haven't you, on the Mega Drive. You got different games to what was in the Mega Drive catalogue. Or should I say you got a variation from the Mega Drive. It's purely, it's an addition to, innit? A bit like having an Xbox and a PlayStation these days. You've you know, or a Super Nintendo, but then you got access to all the different games, and different library. You are limited to just a set pattern of games, which you got turbo. Select your controls, and whichever's easiest. Turbo and brake. Turbo's turbo. Shot, turbo, accelerate, brake. I think I'm going accelerate. Brakes back. They're all pretty shit, ain't they? They're all pretty shit, them controls, mate. They're saying that, ain't they? Turbo, accelerate and brake, forwards or backwards. You gotta press up, don't you? Up diagonal. Go on, we'll try that one. Really? That's the thing, see, I sometimes feel that the Mega Drive, the sprite handling on the Mega Drive, were really as good as the PC Engine. I mean, I know it had like better effects, it had like a secondary layer and stuff, and it got better sounds, but I think sometimes the sprite handling was better on the PC Engine than the Mega Drive. I know it used to flicker more, but look at that port now of Space Area. That would have been how Space Area could have looked at its best back in the day on the Mega Drive. And would you have been impressed with that? I don't know, I don't think I would have. I'd have gone, bloody hell, what a flickery mess, you know, people were used to criticise the PC Engine for flickery graphics, but at least it used to throw everything at the screen, you know. It's like Alter Beast on the PC Engine. You take up the double layers as it, and the graphics are glitchy, but you know, and it's got that weird up jump mechanic, you know. Let's try to find some positive points on the PC Engine version of Alter Beast. It's got some nice colours on it, and the graphics are quite big if they're glitchy, and they've got some good effects on the graphics. But yeah, I think I'm talking myself into an hour here. Come on. Is there any road holding on this car? All Japanese cars don't handle like this. I used to own a Mazda. They've got rubber on the wheels, on the tyres are rubber, they ain't bloody glass, come on. Shoot at every other car bar the one we need to shoot at, come on. Sirens are a bit irritating in this, isn't they? Run out of time, run out of time. They need a redone PC Engine Space Area with scaling. The scaling's better on Space Area than it is on Space Area 2 on the Mega Drive. I do like Space Area 2 on the Mega Drive, but... And the colours are better as well, aren't they? It's just the graphics are smaller, aren't they? Hotel Fire is your friend, is it really? Oh, okay, I'll have to try that. I've turned them off for this racing game because generally Hotel Fire is no good on a racing game, is it? Well, it causes you to like splutter because if you use them as accelerate and brake. But yeah, okay, I'll turn the Hotel Fire on for the shot. Obviously not for the turbo. Yeah, we'll put the Hotel Fire on for the shot then. PC Engine Space Area is better. What, on Space Area 2? I don't know if it's better. I don't know if it's better than the port on the Mega Drive, but it just shows you the sprite. You know, the sprite handling on the Mega Drive. How is he that much better than the PC Engine, is he? He's just got that extra background layer. And he's got less colours. Hotel Fire. Oh, hear that? Burp, burp. Is that good going out in the rain? This is like a Nissan SX300 or whatever it is. Obviously that's supposed to be a Porsche, even though, I don't know. He don't really look like a Porsche, does he? It looks like a Chrysler P Cruiser or something there, the way that's drawn. Oh, you shit. Come on. Hotel Fire out. Yeah, I don't know, I think I need army shot. I don't know about Hotel Fire. I need army shot. Where's the army shot power? Just pressing start and reset. Start and run, sorry. Do a barrel roll instead of reset. No. I think you need to do a barrel roll. Gran Turismo never played like this. did he? Space Harrier 2 is a bit rough on the Mega Drive. It is a bit rough on the Mega Drive, but there's a reason why they programmed it like that, to reduce the splicker, the sprite splicker, yeah, sprite flicker. That's a new term now, is splicker. The new split. It's to reduce the splicker, the sprite flicker. Obviously, they used that secondary layer, didn't they, to draw in the graphics, a bit like they did on Super Thunderblade, which wait, so 1 second to go, 1 second to comply. But nah, see, that's why they used the secondary layer, didn't they? Sort of cheated a bit with the Mega Drive hardware. Did that on a lot of games, didn't they? You class this cheating, or I class it as like clever use of the hardware, really. In Thunderblade, you've had like give you jerky graphics, didn't it? A bit like in Space Harrier 2, but you got rid of the glitching, the flicker, didn't it? Same on some of the bosses on games. They use that rather than using the sprites like they would on PC Engine to create like massive bosses and things, or the background layer with like weird colour cycling or whatever. They could use that secondary layer on the Mega Drive. So obviously that's the way they got the larger buildings in Super Thunderblade. That's why it looks the jerky close up to the screen, ain't it, on Space Harrier 2. Get out the road, bloody. What is Ford Bedford? Come on. Oh, yeah. You need to put Radmobile on. Radmobile. Pause mode enabled. Oh no, it ought to be. Radmobile. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, to put on slow motion, you can play, so you know, the old slow motion. The old slow motion button, which is just like literally pausing the game and unpausing it thousands of times. Let's put slow mo on. Let's put slow mo on. Yeah, unfortunately, you get battered on this, don't you? Same as the other Chess SQ game, the original Chess SQ. You get absolutely battered on it, don't you? It's that stretch at the end there as it finished. It seemed to stretch out, didn't it, at the bottom of the screen? I mean, it looks a bit choppy today, doesn't it, on the PC Engine this day? But like back in the day, it looked pretty good on a small screen. Yeah, you get battered in this day. You're all over the screen. You're all over the screen, innit? Yes, I've got this on card as well. And Chase SQ. They pay a lot for them. They were pretty cheap. I think they was definitely sub 15 quid when I bought them. I don't know what the demo's doing here. It's action replay of my efforts earlier. It's in slow motion. The autopilot programmed by Kaylied Gamer. Oh well, we'll reset that. We'll put somewhere else on. We can definitely play somewhere else. Actually, I think I'm gonna knock that off and unplug the Street Fighter on. Bear with me. I'm just gonna unplug the pad. Plug the 6-button pad in. Trying to make sure you got the thing right way around, with these weird control pads. Otherwise, obviously they can plug in. I know it's been windy here as well. It's been windy today, and it was absolutely hammering it down as well, rain. But it has been windy. Yeah, no worry, mate. Have a good one. Have a good one, Di. Cheers for the chat, as always, mate. I'll probably have another half an hour or so on here, I would have thought. Cheers for the chat, mate. Thanks for dropping in. I wish if you'd catch me on tonight, to be honest. So, yeah. No, yeah, great, mate. Oh, I'll catch you the weekend, I would have thought, or Thursday, if you're doing Thursday. But yeah, we'll put the 6-button pad in, we'll have a go at Street Fighter. It's a bit stiff, the direction on this, to be fair. Oh, it's because the slow mode was activated. That ain't good, is it? Right, so Street Fighter. And you've got different versions of Street Fighter on here. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know he's even got Street Fighter on here. We're going to go into that. Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. But yeah. I'd say it popped up on. Very often I'll just flick through the phone and see stuff, people streaming. You know, because I always connected to the laptop or whatever. Just I'll have a quick browse through. Might get the odd message come up to say someone's on. So that's what you do, innit? It's just like you take your chances when you're on YouTube. Yeah, good night, Di. Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Street Fighter 2. Now, it takes a while to load in. Obviously, because it's a bigger cartridge, I suppose. Which is a good version. I do like the PC Engine version of Street Fighter. It's better than the Mega Drive one. In. I don't know about the ACT versions of the Mega Drive Street Fighter game, but Street Fighter Championship or whatever. But the actual release version of Street Fighter on the Mega Drive I have had over the years with Japanese off, but the PC Engine one was better, wasn't it? It's just like the graphics and the sound are better in it now. Music's very quiet on this, so I'll turn it up a bit. For some reason this is really quiet. This game.
Round one, fight.
Yeah, so that might be a bit louder. But yeah, if you get into the options, you know, say if anyone's got the 6-button pad, that's like the standard set. But if you flick it up, you can get into 6-button mode. You can do that through emulation as well, because you can choose 6-button mode in emulation as well, which is like quite clever. You can toggle it on emulation. But yeah, game start. I'll have a quick go at this. I do like Street Fighter. I think the colours on this Street Fighter 2 PC Engine are really good. Some of the levels, like the one that when he's in the bath, you know, Honda stage. Really, really good, really detailed.
USA. Round one. Fight.
So they're almost up there with the Super Nintendo on it now. Almost. I don't know. Probably the resolution. I don't know. The resolution actually maybe looks a bit better on this than the Super Nintendo one. I don't know. Don't know how I chose Honda. Never play with that character at all. Edmund Honda. The old 1,000-hand slap. The old slap. Oh, it's a super spam move right there. Yeah, it's a bit of a spam move in it, that one. It's like Blanca's. It's like Blanca's electric move, innit? It's like the typical go-to spam moves in it when you're playing against someone two-player.
Round one. Fight.
It's highly irritating when you're playing against someone who they're Honda, and generally they're just a pain in the arse. Just to do that bloody spam slap. Yeah. Meaty spam slap. Honda's karate chop slash spam slap. Yeah, the old chop. Oh yeah. There's a guy in the background there. What's he doing with that chicken? He's tickling it. He's tickling his chicken. Yeah, I don't know why I chose on that. I suppose it's something a bit different. Hiya! I suppose it fits in with the hiya. Is he quiet on this, isn't he? Sounds quiet to me for that earphone.
Round one. Fight.
You forget about the old flying headbutt as well with Honda, do you? I'm not turn the music up, oh, that's it, just still sounds quiet to me, that does.
Round two. Fight.
Let's hit the pause. That should be considerably louder then.
Fight.
Still doesn't sound that loud, does it? Yeah. Cheers, Johns. Yeah, cheers for the chat, mate. I'm only going to be about another 10-15 minutes, I would have thought, mate. Yeah. Cheers for dropping on the chat. The humour's appreciated as always. Yeah, have a good week. Probably catch you on Mr. Tuner's stream if I don't stream myself in a week. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good week, mate. Yeah, definitely needed Street Fighter versus SNK. Didn't it? Well, it was Capcom versus SNK, or Street Fighter versus SNK. Or... Oh. Nothing.
India. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, forgot about the old on the flying headbutts. Very rarely choose on to play as a character on here, to be fair. We got it, nearly. It's a strange combination to get into the old flying headbutt as well, isn't it? Oh no, Dalsim skilled him.
You lose. Round 2. Fight. Yoga blade.
Yeah, with the app 6-button pad I got, you can connect the arcade stick up and play this in 6-button mode as well, which is really good. Let's say with the, you know, what you can do with the PC Engine, this was amazing, really. I thought. It is, yeah, it's a really good version of like Street Fighter 2. This one, 8-bit. I really like this. I was well impressed with this back in the day. It's like, oh, I did own this back in '93 when it got released. And imagine seeing this on an handheld, you know. So it's like on a screen like the size that's on your phone if you put it in like portrait mode. You know, it was really amazing that you could have, you know, this kind of game on an handheld. The Turbo Express was amazing. Remember, we used to set the Turbo Express to work. Yeah, so it was just well programmed, wasn't it? It had like a massive cartridge and it was well programmed. This. I wished NEC, well, you know, yeah, it was NEC, wasn't it really? Yeah, with the PC Engine. I wish they'd have kept on producing stuff for the cards as well as just the CD. I think the CD sort of, you know, it took over, didn't it, the CD, and then neglected the cards. By, I think this was one of the last cards that got released on the standard PC Engine. They went onto the CD format, didn't it? Obviously, it was cheaper to store games on CD. They were making more profits on them, weren't they? I sort of saw CD as a future. I mean, there's loads of great Super CD-ROM games, but there's a lot of crap on the Super CD-ROM as well. Yeah. But again, if you want to play that straight away now, all you got to do is press select and it loads straight in, because it loads what's everything left in the flash memory. Same for power the thing off. Power that off now. Power it back on. Press select. It's stored in there. So it's into the flash memory until you overwrite it. But you can only store one game at a time in the flash memory, as far as I'm aware. Which is a bit odd, really. You think there'd be slots in there, because if you could store Street Fighter 2 in there, which is the biggest game, you could probably fit about 6 or so smaller games in, because they only use that smaller amount of memory. Play this one. This is a good game as well. It's a nice shooter. It's also nice on the Mega Drive, isn't it, this one? So you need to put this into 2-button mode. You can actually put rapid fire on this though. Should have picked up the that one, the shield one. I think it's shield. I don't know what I'm actually. Shot or shield, yes. Oh, start again. So that's the problem with these consoles, that you can sort of have a reset-itis guy. He's just pressing reset. But actually, I'm going to have to start again, because I know I've got turbo fire set up on the second button as well there, which is no good on this game. Because you only want turbo fire on button 1, or is it? But yeah, no, button 2 and button 1 you don't want it. You want, because that gives you like your smart bomb. It's definitely a lot creakier, this 6-button pad than the 3-button. It's a lot creakier. Probably needs taking apart and putting a bit of silicone grease on the D-pad or something. Oh, why did I move forward like that? Some of the power-ups in this game are a bit dodgy though, in all fairness. I do like this game, but the power-ups are a bit crap. Some of the power-ups are really crap, like this one. It's like that one, the power-ups are totally crap. Yeah, the PC Engine FX, or it was supposed to be the 32-bit system to compete with the Saturn and the likes, or in the 3s, due out around about the time of the 3DO, or it just seems that it was an old machine, wasn't it, the PCFX. PCFX was weird, wasn't it? So again, it was similar to the Mega CD, where it was that sort of like trying to give you FMV style games, or I don't know why. But obviously the FMV quality is supposed to be really good on the PCFX. But again, it ain't really what a lot of gamers wanted, was he? It just seemed like such an odd choice after the PC Engine. You know, like that arcade emphasis they had on with the PC Engine. What the fuck, it's done me again there? It's the thing with these games. Imagine if you like, you know, you first time you play them in the arcade, you get absolutely nowhere with your first couple of credits. I mean, are you gonna throw more money in, or are you gonna go like, nah, I'll play something else? I was of the mindset that if I don't really go anywhere with your first couple of credits on these as like an arcade game, I would definitely. Oh, see that shitty power now. Look. I probably wouldn't carry on playing it. I won't put any more money in it. So obviously, I think more so as a kid, if your pocket money's tight, you're more selective what you play, you know, as like an arcade game. Yeah, I know a lot of people ain't really that impressive Aero Blasters. I don't mind it. I don't mind it on the Mega Drive. I played it on the Mega Drive before I played the PC Engine version. I think it plays nice in 2 players, doesn't it? I think that's what one of the biggest appeals of it was. It was a 2-player game, wasn't it? And I suppose there was nothing like carrier airing apart from UN Squadron. That's why I quite like this game, because it's like sort of like an aeroplane in it, your ship. Oh, it's easy to laugh at it when if you're losing a credit or whatever when it's plugged in your unique console. But you're playing this as in a coin up, and you've just put like, I don't know, just put a quid in it. You wouldn't be very impressed, would you? You'd be like, oh, fuck. Yeah, it's definitely better shooters out there, horizontal shooters. I think something that the Mega Drive excelled in. The PC Engine have got some great vert shooters, but horizontal shooters, that was like the Mega Drive one, with the Thunder Force series and stuff, you know, and Gearys. That was the Mega Drive's forte, really, wasn't it? Scrolling beat 'em ups and horizontal shooters, but vert shooters and slightly obscure coin-op games was probably more the PC Engine's forte, wasn't it? Plus, obviously the CD-ROM and they still rounded it up to a lot of RPGs and stuff, didn't it? Plus the odd arcade conversion as well. But you wouldn't be like, oh, bollocks. Exactly. Again, you can do all this and then lose all your power-ups, and you've only got 1 life left. Is it even worth trying to get to the boss when you get to it in that stage? It's easy. There's lots of cheats as well on these games, a bit like Mega Drive games. If you look it up on like Game Facts and stuff, there's loads of like hidden cheats and stuff in PC Engine games, like level selects and stuff, and extra lives and extra credits and things. I did print a load off way back. I don't know what I've done with them. I put them somewhere. Put them up for safekeeping to never to be found again, obviously. And again, I've screwed up because you're supposed to collect the same pair up to double it up. The music on the Mega Drive version of this is better, isn't it? Colours probably a little bit better on this version. The Mega Drive's got better palette scrolling as well, or loud scrolling I should say. But I think the sprites are a bit more colourful on the PC Engine. But generally, I think the Mega Drive one is graphically better in it. Not as a lot in it, to be fair. But the music's definitely better on the Mega Drive. Again, oh yeah. We're gonna have another go at this. I'm determined to get at least into the second stage. With these games, you've got to get it into the flow. I've said this before, especially with shoot 'em ups. You've definitely got to get into the flow of playing them. So the pair-ups, them pair-ups are a bit naffy, and I think it's probably one of the better pair-ups in the game. I think one of the almond shots, there's an almond shot there, isn't there? If you pair it up enough, that ain't too bad, but generally you're better off just using these pair-ups. Again, distraction, not paying attention. I was looking at fucking stream chat, see if there's anything on there. Start again. We're gonna definitely do a Gary's. We're gonna be here for 40 minutes to get past the first stage. Oh, we missed the power. If the auto fire is actually to your detriment on this game, I think it is. If you use auto fire, you're better off without the auto fire, you're better off with the built-in auto fire. Yeah, I think that's the problem with this look. When you have to actually turn the auto fire off, the fire rate's better. Fire rate's faster. Because it's got a built-in auto fire, hasn't it? I thought the fire rate seemed slow on that. Yeah, PC Engine has got a massive library of really good games. Obviously, like any system, there's a fair few duffers in there as well. Say the Golden Axe, one of the biggest duffers of all. I don't know, I could play this for toffee tonight. PC Engine's got a great library of games. Yeah, well, obviously I've got the Neo Geo, this and the Saturn. I like having the choice. I remember having this before I had a Neo Geo. I remember having the PC Engine, the Mega Drive, and the Super Nintendo, or Super Famicom, I should say. I had a Super Nintendo briefly. got no interest in the PAL consoles at that point. For yeah. Oh, just I remember having the 3 of them before I got into the Neo Geo. Sort of got rid of my Turbo Duo. I got rid of the PC Engine CD to get a Neo Geo. I've got Gradius and Dracula X and a couple of other games, a bit like big games as well. It's Forgotten Worlds, Wonder Boy 3, you know, loads of like big name PC CD-ROM games, something like that bloody Genki Sapphire, whatever it's called, that bloody shooter, that bird shooter they'll go about. I got like Gates of Thunder and that, but you know, not some of that latest crap that was like a lot of people rave on about. I ain't really interested in none of that shit. I've got no like, I've got no nostalgic feeling for any of that crap because I never owned it back in the day. Never. I'd moved my PC Engine on by then. But I say I wanted to get the arcade card. Did quite happen. They work out, so I sort of got rid of the Duo. Just again, I don't think the PC Engine CD really. It's okay, but I always prefer the U-card stuff. I just think the CD stuff, they really work. It was too early a system for CD, much like the Mega CD. It's a pile of crap or the Mega CD. I mean, even the Neo Geo CD with the slow load time sort of hampered in it. Well, until the Saturn come along, really. And the PlayStation, the CD systems was worthwhile to me. Up until that point, it was all pretty much crap. But the Mega CD, I mean, I'd rather have a PC Engine CD than Mega CD. I just thought Mega CD was a pile of shit when I owned it. I just... I don't know why I bought it. I was like sucked in by the hype. When I got it, I was like, shit, it's Ernest Evans and Solfease. It's like, you know, Solfease is alright, but there's nothing on it that was astounding. I mean, I've got Gary's at the time. Cartridge, sure I had, and I was like, this looks shit compared to Gary's. Why have I bought this pile of crap? And then nothing came out for months on end, did it? On the Mega CD. And then not long after I got rid of it, there was like Ninja Warriors and Final Fight come out, but you weren't offered to make me buy one again. Never. No way. But yeah, I think the PC Engine's more definitely about the vert shooters. It's somewhat vertical shooting console in it, really. It's for vertical shooters. Definitely more than horizontal shooters. Oh, this has got the beat. This has got the sound test on as well. BGM sound library. Yeah, the versus fighters, I mean, that's Neo Geo all over, isn't it, really? That's sort of become like the go-to, didn't it, for versus fighters and Neo Geo. Even though some of the earlier games are pretty, you know, they're pretty diverse, aren't they? Like stuff like Magician Lord and that. NAM 1975. They were. You know, they're a little bit different. They were your typical console game, were they? So this is all about vert shooters really at PC Engine. It always has been, hasn't it? Trying to figure out how do you change your speed? Is it select or is it pull down? There's one where you can change the speed, eh? Oh, button 2. Just leave it on level 2. Start again. But you saw an Image Fight 2 as well on the CD-ROM. That was another game that I soldered the system. Horror Story, if I remember, I had Horror Story. Sort of like a scrolling platform shooter. There were some decent games on the CD-ROM, but there was loads of crap as well. To be fair, I prefer this version of Image Fight anyway. Over Image Fight 2. I think this is a better game. I wasn't fussed on Image Fight 2 at all. I don't know, it just felt drab. Fireball shot. Definitely plays these. It makes these games play a lot better. Sorry, if you've got like a turbo pad or a 5 pad. That's the bubble shot, isn't it, if I remember right? Still bloody hard though. You gotta get inside that bloody bubble thing, don't you? Oh, should have turned the speed down. Yeah, I'd have to try and do another proper Neo. No, crashed into the pair-up rather than shooting. I'll have to do another Neo Geo stream at some point. I'll have to try and connect the Neo CD up again, or the AES, rather than just emulating it. I don't mind playing it through the emulation, in fairness. It gives a really nice crisp picture. It's like this, if you play through emulation, the PC Engine, obviously you ain't going to look any better, you know, capturing it through a capture device or upscaler than if you emulate it. PC Engine these days. This game. Oh yeah. Let's start again. Yeah, it is hard as nails. That's the trouble with most PC Engine games, isn't it? They are hard as nails. Let's put somewhere else on. You convince me. Your commenters convince me to change it. Oh, we don't want that either. The commenters definitely convinced me to change the game over. To be fair, most of the shooters on here are rock hard, ain't they? You've got Chan and Chan. You've got Alter Beast. You know, Jackie Chan's pretty good actually. This is the American version, obviously not the Japanese one. It's true, like at the time, a lot of games on import, you could import them, you could play them really without the language being a barrier, when apart from the RPG stuff, obviously. You know. But you know, stuff like this, and you know, like Mario and stuff, and all the early Star games, and you know, coin-op style stuff. Generally, it's got to be simplistic. I say simplistic, but it's got to be more like based on gameplay than reading text and stuff in it. See, this game's loud, isn't it? That's a loud game. Don't know what he's doing there. Should have played this one earlier, really. I thought about Jackie Chan, playing Jackie Chan Kung Fu. It's really, if you like, you press down when he's in the air like that. That like fast drop, I think. What's with the frog? Parrot frog. It's a bit odd, wasn't it? There, the old parrot frog. Frog up. You gotta do his like spinny kick here. Yeah. Change his special move somehow. I don't know. Can't remember. She got that 85. I don't know. I'd have to read the manual. Again, I've got this one. This is becoming an expensive game nowadays on the PC Engine as well. Got most of the U cards, to be fair. There's only a few that I've got rid of over the years. Have I got a favourite game for this system? Alright, Dal, I realised you were still there lurking, mate. I thought you disappeared fucking hours ago. Have I got a favourite on this system? At one time it was probably like Outrun or something, you know, because, you know, it was probably my favourite version of Outrun in the old. That's a good question. My favourite game on the PC Engine. Not outright now. I just like the whole, you know, the old package of the PC Engine. I just think it's like it's a nice design console. It's really like natty small design in it. On the super graphics, obviously, I'd say to be Girls and Ghosts. That was the reason why I bought super graphics. I wanted that version of Girls and Ghosts. But maybe Street Fighter 2, the port of Street Fighter 2. That's probably the most impressive, mate. But that is a really good question. But there's a lot of games I like. We've got nostalgia for on PC Engine. You know, it's stuff like Ninja Spirit and like Ninja Warriors as well. Ninja Warriors, you know, because at one time you couldn't really get it on anything else, could you? Then it came out for the Mega CD. Never a fan of Mega CD, I'd say. I'd moved it on by then. I would have got that on the Mega CD. I did try and get my Mega CD back off the guy I sold it to, so like a schoolmate I sold it to. I told him, I said, if ever you want to get rid of it, sell it me back. I'll sell it on. Because I sold it to him for like, I think it was about 100 odd quid or whatever. And then he sold it then. I asked it because I wanted to get it back at the time when I could. When I realised Final Fight and stuff was coming out for it and Ninja Warriors. And he's fucking sold it. He sold it to a work colleague. I was like, cheers. I'm very impressed, to be fair. I fucking speak to him for ages when I found out. Well pissed off. Not mine, right? I think he sold it to his workmate for something like 100 quid. So he tell like he made any money on it. So yeah. What great. But yeah, no. PC Engine, I don't know. Nowadays, my favourite might be probably Street Fighter 2 still. But back then, it would have been some of the Sega stuff that you couldn't get hold of, and like the Ninja Warriors and stuff, and that coin-op stuff you couldn't get on anything else. But super graphics, it's Girls and Ghosts. So your favourite sort of Valkyrie Donetsu, is it Valkyrie Donetsu in it? It's the Legend of Valkyrie. I nearly got a Turbo Graphics Mini, but I thought, you know, I don't know why I'd bother, because well, most of the games and the couple of CD-ROMs or games that I did want that are on it, I've got on the Wii on the Virtual Console, so stuck with that. And so this is a port of the NES game, isn't it? Is. I don't realise it was out on the NES. Yeah, well, that's Jackie Chan's story over with him. Oh, game over. Yeah, I was, first of all, when the Mega Drive first come out, I was like, nah, what do you want a PC Engine for? You know, like Mega Drive's a thing. But then, as you realise, a lot of the games that come out on the Mega Drive, you know, you couldn't get on PC Engine and vice versa, could you? You know, there's quite a few coin-ops that don't get any conversions to PC Engines, and they were on, sorry, they didn't get conversions to the Mega Drive was on the PC Engine. So that's what I thought. I'll pick a PC Engine up for the, because I wanted like the Ninja Warriors and stuff. Even though it had the greatest port on there, I'm gonna put that on now actually. You know, and you got stuff like Chase HQ as well, haven't you? You know, an R-Type. R-Type now, you only got a release on the Mass System, didn't it? R-Type. So I was ain't played R-Type tonight actually. Actually, I'll put R-Type on now. Problem with the R-Type when it was split over the 2 cards, and the American one got a 1 card release in it. You can play that Tai Sang version where these are cracked versions. They're I think they've got infinite live modes or whatever, or they're you get invincibility on them or something. Ninja Warriors recently got a vinyl soundtrack release. Recently, man. Daddy Milk. It's a classic in it. It's classic in it. The Ninja Warriors soundtrack. Remember the first time I saw the coin op of that? Well, I heard it before I saw it. There was the sound effects and stuff was blasting away in the music. Of the track mode. That was amazing machine. That is a 3-screen with the lots like the overlap mirrored screens and stuff. That wide screen, amazing. I've got it on PlayStation 4 now. So it looks brilliant on a wide screen, a modern wide screen. Especially if you like you turn the scan lines on as well. It's like on this plasma, you put the scan lines on it and like fit the screen. Brilliant. I love that game. But I mean, you can play to emulation card, you can play to MAME as well, but I think it plays better through for the PS4. I think it was an Amster one. It was an Amster release, if I remember right. The Auto Fire on. Auto Fire. Play R-Type with the Auto Fire. You shouldn't play R-Type with you. Just go straight into the bullets. Collect some bullets. Play R-Type with the Auto Fire on. Shouldn't play R-Type with the Auto Fire, should you really? But if you do play with the Auto Fire, generally you shoot every enemy in the game. Going on the first level, you can tend to wipe them all out if you time it right. Obviously, you could just miss one there. Look. Seems to play fast, doesn't he? Now, apart from a sprite flicker on this is an amazing game, isn't it, really? Oh, fuck, I was trying to reach for turn the auto fire off so I could blast it. Oh, for God's sake. See, I've turned the auto fire off now. Fuck it. Let's start again. Oh, I'll play with the auto fire off. It's a bit silly playing with the auto fire on. Especially when you just blast them like this. Always wanted the R-Types collection for PlayStation. I don't know what that's like nowadays. I don't know what the class that as like as a port of the arcade. I assume if it's as good as like when you could emulate it. It's been a bit of a weird one to emulate, hasn't it? R-Type if you've played it for emulation. Unless you mess around with the settings because of that strange resolution and stuff, it was seems a bit off, doesn't it, with the emulation R-Type arcade. So again, you get the stray shots, don't you? You destroy the enemies and you get stray shots.